My TV 53 News at 8 starts right now.
Good evening. Welcome to the San Joaquin Valley's only 8 p.m. news. I'm Austin Reed. I hope you had a safe 4th of July. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday. Our big story tonight is in Sacramento, where today California Legislative Black Caucus leaders reacted to the recent Supreme Court decision on affirmative action. Reporter Alexis Molina joins us with what leaders had to say earlier today. Alexis?
The Supreme Court on Thursday overturned more than 40 years of policy at many of the nation's college campuses by making it illegal to use race alone as a factor in admissions. Earlier this afternoon, members of the California Legislative Black Caucus spoke out today up in Sacramento as they reacted to the recent Supreme Court decision regarding affirmative action. The state controller started today's briefing.
We have, as you heard, been dealt a devastating blow this past week by the Supreme Court, a very partisan court. And it's been an unfortunate pattern over the course of the last several years. Within 2 consecutive days in June, the court overturned Roe v. Wade, ending freedom to body autonomy and enshrined the right to carry a gun in public, even in the midst of multiple mass shootings.
The treasurer and majority leader also had this to say.
I spent yesterday reflecting on the 4th of July. Every year, like all of you should, I read Frederick Douglass. What's the 4th of July to a slave? Thinking about all the progress we've made and what it's taken to make that progress. It's taken an understanding that the law is an instrument of justice.
And finally, a question was asked by a reporter, what can be done in California? Here's that answer.
California really can't step in, but we're trying to reduce debt in the first place. We have a debt-free college initiative that we're funding about a third of it so far, that the governor has been talking about going forward in California to prevent students who have debt in the first place. If you look who has student debt, disproportionately African Americans. Not enough African Americans, as Latifah said, in the CSU and UC system, but the student debt threshold for African Americans disproportionately among all of their students. And so we're trying to make it so students have their financial aid.
Stay with us for updates. Reporting in Fresno County, I'm Alexis Molina for My TV 53 News at 8.
Alexis, thank you for that. Thousands of hotel workers in LA went on strike yesterday as they are pushing for better wages and benefits, kicking off what was expected to be one of the largest U.S. hotel worker strikes in recent history. Unite Here Local 11, which represents thousands of cooks, room attendants, dishwashers, servers, bellmen, and front desk agents at hotels in LA and Orange counties, said in a statement that union workers were struggling to afford housing in the cities where they worked and had suffered job cuts during the COVID pandemic while industry profits soared.